Okay, so this is going to be a really short video. I am just going to show you how to set up your projects once you've got Eclipse downloaded. Um, After you understand how to create your files, then you can switch over to my other videos where all the coding is going to take place in Netbeans, but it's the exact same thing as what you'll type in Eclipse. So once you get your Eclipse editor open, so you need to figure out whatever your project's going to be called. So let's say, so the first project everybody creates is Hello World. So you'll say new. Now this is not, we will get to the JavaFX later, so I showed that in the first video. But we're going to say new Java project. Okay. And we're just going to give it a name. So I just call it Hello World. So whatever your project is, just call it that, okay? And you'll say finish. Okay. You'll open this up. And in source, you right click it and you'll say new and call it class. And I always tell students, whatever your project is, just call it that. Only the first one you create is main. So main hello world. Okay. And then you need to make sure that it says public static void main. So it's going to add in the main method. And you'll say finish. Okay. And that creates your main hello world. And then right here you'll say new class again. And you'll just call this hello world. Okay. This one will not have the public static void main check, so you'll just say finished. And there is your hello world project right here. And there is your main hello world class and your hello world class, okay? And I get into what all this stuff means in, you know, the programming videos. But I just want to show you how to set up a project, okay? So let's do one more. New Java class, and let's call this one, I don't know, car. This is going to be your car class, okay? So you open it up, you right click on the source file, say new class, and this is going to be main car. And you make sure that the public static void main is checked. So the reason why I call this one main and then the name is because this is going to have the main method in it. Okay, so finish. So there's your main method. So I call this one main car. And you right click new class and you call this one car. You make sure that's not checked and say finish. So there's your car class, and there's your main car, okay? So every single project that we do this semester should have a main file and a class file, okay? And I go into the code, why I call it this, and all that kind of stuff. But once you have your file set up, like I said, when you start watching my Java videos, the code's all the same. It's going to go in the same spot. It will run the same, but the setup itself is just a little bit different. So you might need to come back to this video a few times until you have, you know, it memorized and set up. But like I said, the code, you know, from compiler to compiler is going to be the same. It's just this setup is just different. And, you know, like I said, I can't control what Oracle did with removing the easy version of Netbeans to set up. And so I think Eclipse is the easiest compiler we can use for this class, especially with JavaFX. I explained it to a student in the last class. I'm like, students are downloading different versions. They're on different computers. I've got some students that use Macs. And so trying to get everybody on the same page is, on an online class is actually kind of difficult. If it was in class, it wouldn't be hard to do. But follow the setting up Netbeans, and then figure out how to set up your files, which I just demonstrated 2 of them, and setting up your projects. And then you can watch my Netbeans videos for everything else, and it should be fine. It shouldn't be an issue. So this video is done.